Welcome one, welcome all, and welcome back to the Ghostland. Oh, it's a double bill of UTG Friday Fright Times, and we're going to 2021 with Nicolas Cage versus what? People in Chinese Wild West? I don't even know. Stu's gonna help me try find out.
Yeah, well, So, film starts like they do in a bank, where everyone's dressed up like they're fucking Teletubbies. I guess really we should categorise this as nightmare fuel right here. There's this kid who's just eating candy, offers it to a man who shoots the kid.
Immediately what pissed me off about this kid is eating an entire cup of Jawbreakers. No one would ever buy a full cup of about 30 Jawbreakers. What's worse is the machine he gets them from is a branded Jawbreaker machine, and the cup he's holding is a branded Jawbreaker cup. Therefore, the intention is you fill a full fucking cup. No.
Why are you so upset about Jawbreakers?
Because I'm doing a Nicolas Cage rant, baby. Oh, what's he doing? Wow, woo!
Oh, well, first off, wow. Secondly, Nicolas Cage, I can't deal with him at all. I just can't, because Nick Cage makes films like this that just wind me up. Like, it just starts with all these geisha hookers, and one of them whistles to her little prosy friend, and then even the whistle wound me up. Like, she whistles, she just puts her fingers to her mouth, and then it's clearly the most, like, fake whistle that they've overlaid audio. But that annoyed me. And then we go to this fucking wall of women's heads that just looks like they're coming out of vaginas on a wall. It's like a wall's giving birth to all these fucking Japanese women, and then Nick Cage is in his fucking pants with Colonel Sanders. What is happening, Connor?
This film in general is it's just a combination of so many different ideas and genres. So first off, we've got the governor who runs this little Wild West Chinese town, which has a combination of old technology and steampunk futuristic technology, but is also in the middle of a post-apocalyptic nuclear meltdown wasteland full to the brim with weird, ritualistic, semi-religious cults who worship the nuclear power plants. And at the center of it all, we've got the governor, played by fucking Otis from The Devil's Rejects, by the way, who is essentially just the Drake from Hobo with a Shotgun in a cowboy hat. He's the same character. But I love Bill Moseley, to be fair, so he gets away with it.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
We'll allow him. But everyone in this town is just, like, in my notes I've got people in the background act in quotation marks.
Can't even say it seriously. Just, yeah, this is something.
The governor wants Nicolas Cage to go into the wasteland. He wants him to retrieve one of the escaped prisoners that we saw at the start of the film. To make sure he lives up to the bargain, puts him in a full-body leather jumpsuit.
He dresses him up as fucking Ghost Rider.
Dresses him as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
With almost Black Widow-esque explosive devices on the arms, the neck, and testicles.
Hang on, they get him to do this by the whole town singing like it's fucking High School Musical.
But even, like, deactivating the suit is bollocks, because it's like, oh, you've got a microphone on the arm, you need to find Bernice, that's her name. Bernice needs to say her name into the microphone, and then you need to bring her back to me within, like, 5 days, because it's like, you've got 3 days at first, find her, speak the name into the suit, then you get 5 days to get back, and then I'll take the suit off for you. Oh my god, the fact that he's got bombs on his bollocks, naturally you think, okay, it'll be disappointing if they don't show that on screen. Or they do, and you know what he does? Picks his bollock off the floor, kind of laughs at it, and then collapses.
She's fallen out of his sack.
But then also, one of his arm devices blows off later
Doesn't
in the film.
hurt his arm, yeah.
It doesn't hurt his arm, it's just like a little chunk comes out his arm. You think, oh, it's going to maybe blow the entire fucking arm off. Nah, it doesn't happen. Right, okay, we've given you your mission. You can head off into the distance now and try and find Bernice.
Everything that happens past this point in the film just confused the fuck out of me.
It's bollocks, isn't it? It's stupid, because the mission is you need to go out and find Bernice, and you're kind of expecting this grand, like, adventure sort of thing, like it'll take forever to find her. No, crashes the car, first village he's taken to, she's there. Say, oh, well, that's convenient, isn't it? Like, the geography of the world doesn't exist. It makes it feel like this little town that he goes to is 5 minutes away from where he's just been.
It really does.
While we're out in all of these little tiny shitty villages, to be fair, the main one, which has the clock tower in it, I thought, not a bad set. It actually looks quite good.
Looks like Hook.
Oh, what a film, Stuart. That is one of my favourite films ever. Rufio. You can fly, you can fight, and you can...
Oh my God, you do like this film, don't you? There you are, Peter.
There you are, Peter.
Love that film.
Amazing. Right, when we're in this little town, we find Bernice. This bitch, oh goodness me, she was...
You sound like Louis Spence. Oh!
Is the mummy from the Tom Cruise version of The Mummy. Why are you in this film? You were literally on the poster of like a blockbuster movie. It was a shit blockbuster movie, to be fair, but you've gone from that to this, and it's like, what happened to your career, love?
I mean, did you not feel that about Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
But yeah, this town, they're all like, all the women are dressed up like mannequins, and he just peels their face off and finds the girl. And
yeah, that's strange. And she can't speak though, can she? So I can't do the voice activated wrist lock thing.
Yeah, won't talk, and then puts her on like this cart thing and just wheels her out through the town back to where the car is.
It's so stupid.
I just couldn't work this thing out. By this point, my interest levels had waned, I'll be honest. So they go back to the town. Then we're kind of near the end of the film, where it's basically Nicolas Cage killing a lot of people. There's a slightly special other daughter who the dad's just a bit of an arsehole to.
This girl, Stuart, who... I need to do a couple of clips that what she's like in this film to display that this is the worst acting I've ever seen. Here you go.
She's a devil! A real devil!
Instead of trying to defend her dad and the town, she picks up a minigun, blows them all away, except for the dad.
Selective aiming. That works, doesn't it? The bullets just magically dodge around him.
Like, my eyes were watching it, but my brain had just like the wheel was spinning, but the hamster was dead. Do you know what I mean? It was like there was just nothing happening. Like, I was just consuming it, and it was immediately gone.
It's just a bizarre piece of cinema. It's blended so many different genres and failed at all of them. Created a world trying to pitch it to you as if it is enormous, yet in reality is about 50 yards worth of desert, and given it to really big named actors and made them both make tits of themselves.
It probably could have been okay, but the plot is so non-existent. Basically, once his bollock had been blown off, which is about 20 minutes into this film, I just absolutely had enough of it. And so, no, I hated everything about it past that point. Overall, 1 bollock out of 10.
And that is as good as it's gonna get. But, Ghoul Gang, do let us know. Is it a big thumb up or a big bollock blown off on the floor? Let us know in the comments down below. And join us next time for another Friday of Fright Time. Cheers!